Hello everyone and welcome to week 1 of my new series called Dashing Until I Am Debt Free.
So as you can probably tell, this is a little bit different from the ride-alongs that you guys are used to. Today is week 1 of my new series that was inspired by the Knox videos. Because yes, I have a lot of debt and I'm tired of it.
Now, I have to give credit when credit is due. Like I said, it was inspired by the Knox video series that he's doing, Dashing Until I Can Buy a Tesla. I don't think he needs any promotion from my very small channel, but if by some miracle you don't know who Nugs is and you are watching gig work, this kind of related content, please go and check out his channel. He's a giant in the gig work YouTube content creation. So you heard me correctly. By 2024, I want to be debt free. I'm done with putting myself into more debt, so I have made a plan, and every week I will be releasing one video showing how I'm working towards my debt. So the story of me being in debt is pretty easy actually to understand. I used to never have debt up until 2021, something like that. And then I screwed up. I didn't go back to work when I should have gone back to work because of personal reasons. I paid my rent with my credit card several times, so that put me in the shit. Then I had a lot of car repairs. That also put me in the shit. I just couldn't keep up with the payments. The money that I was making, that was not enough. And now here we are. Now, for the spicy stuff that everybody's waiting for. What's the current situation here? How much do I owe? Well, let me tell you how many credit cards I have. 1 Bank of America credit card, 2 American Express credit card, 1 Discover credit card, 1 Chase credit card, 1 US Bank credit card, 1 Citi card, 1 Capital One card, 1 American Express personal loan, 1 Synchrony card for my car repairs, 1 76 gas station credit card, 1 Target credit card, 1 loan for my Samsung that I traded in with Verizon that I don't have anymore, and 1 loan for my tablet that I used to edit my YouTube video with. I also have a car loan that I'm still paying for, but I'm not including it in this video, in this challenge, because I got it in 2020 before going into that. Grand total for all of that I have to pay is $14,389.03. So after doing the mathematics of all of that, to be able to pay back, if I begin in July 2023 to July 2024, I would have to be paying about $1,200 a month towards the debt. So now that we know how much I'm actually owing whoever is in charge of those credit cards, now let's look at my personal situation. I live in Los Angeles, California. For those who don't know, life is insanely expensive here. Like, it's just insanely expensive. So I'm gonna tell you everything that I need to pay every month just to survive. Like the basic stuff that's non-negotiable that I cannot not pay. So I have rent, $1,814 per month. Gas, we have a credit on my account. I'm not paying anything. Electricity, that I'm paying every 2 months. Internet. Food, that I'm gonna set my budget to $400 a month. Renter's insurance, T-Mobile, car insurance, Shopify, eRank, vidIQ, and Coinbase. Some of those might be like, what the hell is this? eRank is for my side hustle. I have a Shopify store and an Etsy store. vidIQ is for my YouTube channel. Coinbase, I invest $10 in Bitcoin every Sunday. It's automatic. I don't have to touch it. The grand total for all of those expenses, minimum, the bare minimum for me to survive, I have to pay $2,762.51. Those are my basic monthly expenses. If we add the $1,200 that we calculated earlier for the debt, the grand total is $3,962.51, $4,000. Now, to be able to pay for all of my debt with the bare minimum, without any extra at all, to the cent, I would have to be making $4,000 a month. Survival state. If I really want to be comfortable, I'd be banking on $5,000 a month. I would be more comfortable, and if any like unplanned payment comes up, I would have enough money to pay for it. Also keep in mind that I work every single day of the week, 7 days a week with no days off. So I also have to be careful with my physical, my mental health, all of that. And I can't be going low on some things like the quality of my food, the quality of my sleep, for example. Now you're probably thinking, what's the biggest expense on my list? Rent. The biggest thing would be to lower the rent. I actually tried to move out and find another place that's smaller, that's less expensive, but LA is just too expensive. I'm not willing to live in a cupboard for $1,000 a month or share my room in a bunk bed with 4 other people for $800 a month. Like, I'm not 12-year-old anymore and I'm not willing to do that. Also, not to mention that my credit is kind of sucky right now because of all of that. My building is actually well known for not giving back deposits. One expense that I'm really having a problem with because it's too expensive for what it is toilet paper. Toilet paper. Do you realize that you pay minimum $12 a pack? Because no, I'm not buying the $3 toilet paper just to have my fingers go through the paper as I'm wiping my ass. I'm buying the nice toilet paper. So that's done. No more toilet paper. So that week actually began well when I received this and that. Considering that I also received my first contract violation ever on my DoorDash account because somebody said that they did not receive the order, that week was a great beginning of my week. First day of July, July 1st, Uber Eats actually saved my day because DoorDash has been so slow. I'm not even declining orders anymore. It's just slow. So I don't know if it's because I have this freaking like contract violation on my account since the last time, or is it because my acceptance rate is 9%? Probably a little bit of both. I tried to stack as many orders as I could to maximize my earnings. It's getting a little bit crazy right now in the store because it's the weekend before the 4th of July. I am hurrying up because I just accepted a $17 order going 2.8 miles on DoorDash. It's going the other way, so I'm just gonna go deliver this one, come back and shop for that order. The car in front of me just literally drove the stop sign. Also, we will note the logic of the people in LA when they're numbering units in here.
So at what point do you do that mess and not flush it?
I'm gonna try and shop for this in less than 10 minutes. I already have 2 items in there. Let's say it is 6:56. I have until 6:06. I arrive there, I make a turn, and there is literally cops everywhere. I was like, oh my goodness. I knew already I was not going to go inside. They literally, everybody turned around on me, and I was like, I'm just trying to deliver. They helped me take it out of my trunk as I was leaving. So you have to turn around the security post. There was a car in the middle of the way when I arrived, and I think so. I don't know what happened. There was a car that was after the gate that had a crash, so I don't know where they crashed. Basically, there was a car in the middle of the way to go inside, and there was a car in the middle of the way getting out. That was an experience for sure. Every time I go there, there is a problem. Last time, they had the resident entrance blocked off. There were 2 girls outside in dresses, like it looked like wedding dress, but I didn't realize when I arrived because I don't care. When I left, my window was open. I heard one of the girls, she was like, is there any way you can drive here? So I guess one of the cars is theirs. Now they don't let you bypass the freaking PIN number, so that's great. I left and I parked on the side of the road, and I called him. I was like, I gave your stuff to the security guards, but do you have the PIN number? And he gave it to me. Thankfully, he answered the phone. On my way to deliver a $15 order on Uber, I kind of regret taking it because the customer spoke to me like shit. I ended the first day with $132, which is still not enough to make $5K a month, by the way. Second day began like that. I woke up with a fire alarm beeping again. Yes, you heard that correctly. There was one on Monday that beeped all the way to Tuesday, the entire night. And this morning I woke up and I heard that another one was beeping. It's Sunday, so the manager is not working. Emergency line said that they could not do anything. Probably gonna beep until tomorrow, so the entire night. And my first order of the day tip-baited me, but the next 2 orders actually raised the bar and tipped me insanely well, so that made me kind of forget about this first customer. I have accepted a $27 order for Stacy. She has like 30-ish items, but we should be fine. I realized that I opened my trunk and there was an avocado in there, so I'm guessing it's one of the 2 orders that I've done earlier. Alright, we're done shopping, so that took a million years because 75% of the order was out of stock. She was like, wow, they don't have anything, and I'm like, it's the weekend before the 4th of July. And day 2 ended with $140, which is still not enough to make $5K a month. July the 3rd has begun. This is my first order, $13 going across the street over there. Day 3, the first 2 Uber orders were okay, except maybe the second drop-off was kind of weird. Basically, when I arrived, there was a massive truck in the middle, and on the right side you had 20 dudes, workers. I'm not safe. Like, I don't care who you are, if you're a worker, if you're this or that, I don't care. I don't like it. I come out of the car, they all stopped talking and they were all staring at me. So I accepted, I think it was a $16 order on Uber. None of the items are in stock and he doesn't want any replacements. Then my third order got cancelled and Uber tried to screw me over my cancellation fee once again. The order that I cancelled earlier, they were refusing to give me my $4 cancellation fee because I supposedly received too many miscellaneous payments. I call them and I tell them that that's not acceptable and they will end up giving it to you. So they gave me my $4. Then I got pretty busy because of the 4th of July and a lot of people were ordering groceries. I'd like to know in what world this is okay to do. Like, why do you leave your cart literally next to my door? And there is a cart shit just right over there. Then I got Carter's order again, and again I failed the delivery, but not as bad as the other day. They have to call the person and let them know that there is somebody, and then the person has to say yes, you can let them in. Usually Carter never answers, but they let me in, but today it's a new guy. So he was like, nobody's answering. Do you want to leave the groceries with me? I was like, I don't mind. I just want to be done with this order. I've been waiting for too long at this gate. I ended the day with $155, which is good, but still not enough. On the 4th of July, I came during the morning, nothing happened, I went home, and I decided to go back around 6 p.m. I literally made $70 in less than an hour. Okay, so I got a $40 order on Doordash, which is, I don't know where, because this bagger that I hate did a spectacular job of putting everything in the cart in the same place. Then I got an $18 order on Uber, which is here and somewhere. And after that one, I did one last order on DoorDash, which was I think $15, and then I went home because I didn't want to be out at night because of the fireworks. Overall for that day, the dollar per hour is kind of good. I made $90 in 1 hour and a half, which is amazing, but I still only made $90 during that day, which is just so below what I need to make. Our officially July 5th holiday has passed. It is exactly 1:07 p.m. I went to get gas this morning. By the way, you can use my Get Upside code or Upside code because they changed their branding to get a few cents cash back on every gallon that you pump at the gas station. So just so you know, let's say this is different from this, and it's different from this, and it's all chicken broth. And it's all different. The other driver was like, hey, I need to tell you something, and I'm pretty sure he wanted a hug or something. Dude, leave me alone. Can you guys leave people alone? Like, is it possible for you or is it impossible? Like, do you always have to be bothering girls? Because that's what it is. Excuse you, what the f? I'm just assuming after yesterday people have leftovers and it's probably not going to be super busy. I'm gonna try and show you without looking too creepy here, but those are the houses around here. This one is so beautiful. Look at that one. We appreciate the fact that you don't put your signal on. We appreciate it. Thank you for nothing. Ugh. I'm so tired. Ah. Okay, I'm trying to do one trip. She has 20 pounds of cat litter, so that's not fun. I can see the address, but she said it's on the left, hidden. See? It's here, I think. Alright, so when I was shopping for this $13 order, I got a 16 on Uber, which I accepted, and then checkout took 1 million years. There was a guy who wanted to sign up for the pharmacy thing. He was just not moving and all of that, so I was like, okay. DoorDash. Uber is 1 minute away. DoorDash is going towards my house. Oh, there's a cat. You're so beautiful. Oh, he's not friendly. I wanted to pet the cat. We ended the day with $114, which is just insanely poor. On July the 6th, I began the day with 2 orders, 1 Uber, 1 DoorDash. Overall, they were not crazy good orders, but they were not poor orders either. Drop-offs were easy as well. The next 2 orders were actually amazing. $18 on Uber and $30 on DoorDash. Please and thank you. Although the second drop-off was kind of complicated, because this building is first of all between 2 businesses on a very busy boulevard. It looks like a side entrance of some club or whatever, but I've been there before, so I knew. And then she gave instructions to find kind of the apartment, but not all the way. So I was like going around, but then I finally found it, but it took me way longer than it should have. Then I got an order for a customer I do not like. It's cheap. Last time he was calling me and he was like, hey, I think I'm missing items. I was like, no, you don't. Like, you probably forgot that you did not order that. And I stacked his order with a customer I love on Uber. You know what's crazy? That both orders are paying me $15. Kelly ordered 5 items. And the DoorDash customer ordered 25. And oh surprise, he actually tipped $0. At least the Uber Eats customer tipped me insanely well. She's one of my best customers on Uber. And he actually tipped $5 later in the day. I received a notification for that. If you put a $0 tip on either of those apps, the base pay for us will be higher, so it looks like a better order. My last delivery of the day had their own private security at their door. Damn. Hell. I ended the day with $163, which is better, but still not there. I need to be making more. Day 7 began with a gigantic order on Uber. I just accepted my first order, and we're gonna discover it together because it's $24 going 5.7 miles, but it's 19 items, 61 units. I want to know what that is. Let's see. Oh, that's so funny because it's so easy to decline this kind of order, right? Because of the number of units. But then you look at the items and it's 12 yellow peaches, 2 packages of strawberries, 4 avocados, 6 bananas, 10 serrano peppers, another 2 packages of strawberries, 6 lime, 6 bottles of purified water, the 30 fluid ounces, the medium ones. He ended up tipping me $18, which made this order $34, which was an amazing start of my day. The next 2 orders that I stacked, 1 Uber, 1 DoorDash, were pretty amazing as well. The Uber order was supposed to be $24 and it ended up being $41 with a $25 tip. DoorDash order ended up being $16.50, which made this hour $57 an hour. And my last Uber was an amazing order as well. Although the road to get there was terrible. That's the road. And that's the view. Yes, the view is amazing. The road sucks. I ended the day again with $154, which is okay. Still not enough. Let me show you something. Yes. I might be a millionaire tonight. Electric scooters, like the bird thingy, should be 100% forbidden on the road. I don't care. I don't care what you say. It should be forbidden because one day y'all are gonna die and then you're gonna be like, oops. Yeah. Because you're not supposed to be on the road with cars. The first few orders were okay. Nothing groundbreaking, nothing out of this world. Then I got an order from one of the best tippers on the Uber app. I delivered to her at least twice this week. And my friend told me I delivered to her that day and that day. I was like, so she orders every single day? And the answer is yes. The intercom was not working. Like, I could hear her, she was buzzing me in, but it would not buzz me in. So I guess her husband came downstairs and he helped me take everything upstairs. And now I'm gonna go back to the store. She ended up tipping me $28, which made this order $38. Please and thank you. Earlier, I received an $18 order going 3.5 miles. I wanted to zoom in on the screen to see where this was going, and my finger hit the X in the corner, and I declined the order by mistake. I waited maybe 15 minutes, and I got this $15 order going 0.4 miles, so at least there's that. And the rest of the night was a DoorDash night, and that's the cart. Not organized at all. I ended up the day with $162, which finally is a little bit better. Kinda there, kinda not. So we are Sunday, July 9, and as you can hear, I'm walking towards my car with my first order for today. $18. There is the number 666 in this address number. Ow! The first Uber order was amazing. She tipped me $14, but my second order on Uber, he only tipped me $2, so that's kind of shit. My first DoorDash of the day was actually pretty good. This driveway. Oh my god. I'll show you this neighborhood a little bit. Another huge driveway. Like my car, the other one, I don't think my car could actually like climb it. So the drop-off is done, and they have a sign on the door that says please knock, doorbell is out of service. But then in my notes, look at this, it's cute. In my notes it says please do not knock, leave on doormat. Let me show you the houses around here. It's a very peaceful, I'm sorry about my car, but I have no turbo, so as you can hear. And the next few orders were actually pretty good as well. Low mileage, good payouts, as I like them. The day overall was pretty slow, and my last order got cancelled as soon as I was going to check out. And again, they were refusing to pay me for my time because apparently I had too many silliness payments. We already know the gist. I called them, asked for a manager, and they gave me $5 as an exception, quote unquote. Not happy about it, but it's better than $0. And I ended the day with $122, which is overall very, very poor. So far, for the first 9 days of the month, I only made $1,227.50, which is just not enough. I included the 9 days in the first week because the 1st and the 2nd, I believe, of July were on the end of another week. So since I began this challenge on July 1st and it was not a Monday, I just included first 9 days in that week. So I told you guys I need to be making $1,200 in a week being 7 days. So I only made $1,200 in 9 days, which doesn't work. So that's it for this week. We have not made $1,200 in 7 days, which is not enough for this challenge, so I'm hoping the next weeks are gonna be better. I'm gonna be working on paying the lowest amount first, and then I will be paying the highest amounts on my credit cards. Please don't forget to like and subscribe if you would like to follow this challenge, and I will see you next week. Peace out.